Hey everybody, Tim here with today's review of Doom Patrol Season 1, Episode 8, Danny Patrol. Holy fuck. Like, this is easily, probably the greatest fucking episode I've ever seen. It's phenomenal. It is everything I needed it to be. The whole episode is about a sentient, genderqueer, non-binary, teleporting street named Danny. I can't even. It's so fucking amazing. I wanted to instantly just rewatch it again because it was that fucking good. And I had no idea where it was going because the whole opening sequence where you see like the guy walking through and it's like this little mini town because it's like one street. It's like a cowboy town in the middle of nowhere. And they're like walking through and then we learn about like the Dannysons and how they're the ones keeping the party going. And morally corrupt. The fuck. Best drag name ever. Oh god, the whole episode was so good. And Vic and Larry having to go in there and just kind of like figure out themselves and figure out what's going on. And like I said, the whole party is just keeping Danny going. And it's, like, what? How do you even come up with this? It's so brilliant. And then, so I would actually give this, like, a perfect score. Because, so through all of this, the Bureau of Normalcy is chasing Danny. And Larry has encountered them before, back in the 60s. So, like, they're doing their whole fight thing. And like morally corrupt what ended up being the like secret agent that goes on to Danny early on. And like the whole fight scene where I didn't write it down, but it was essentially like I am the personification of perfection and you need to show some goddamn respect. I was like, oh, it's so good. And then he just knocks his ass out. Oh, it was so great. It was amazing. So realistically, I would probably give this a perfect score, 10 out of 10. But the only thing I didn't really like about it, I was so enamored by Danny that the scenes with Cliff and the scenes with Jane brought me down a little bit. Like, realistically, Cliff actually wasn't too bad, where he's like, I've seen Flashdance 87 times. And he has like the whole like dream of Jennifer like welding him and stuff like that. Like, that wasn't too bad, but, like, the whole of, like, Karen and Doug getting married, and then the end sequence, which is a great cliffhanger, don't get me wrong, it was phenomenal. Watching Jane get, like, sucked into the underground was really good. I just want Danny. Like, I just want the whole episode to be nothing about Danny. So, I don't know, that's the only reason it didn't actually get a perfect score. But this is such a good episode. And the whole scene, even though it's a hallucination with like Larry and Matt Boomer up there like singing and doing their thing, I'm going to have to find a copy of that song because it was great. Fucking fantastic episode. Can't even. Like the last couple episodes, I will admit, I felt kind of like I'm in a dip. And I'm like, maybe this isn't the show for me. That happens. This episode, I need more Danny. I hope Danny comes back. So let me know what you guys think. I could probably talk about this one forever. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time for Jane Patrol.